Blessings and salutations, wonderful Aries and the cross watchers who love you. I'm Sunny, the Urban Tarot, and it's a general collective read for November 2022. May not resonate to all of you, but how many of you that came through, I appreciate you very much for your view. If this happened to be a read for you, can you please like the video, comment below if you choose to, subscribe if you haven't. And if you did, thank you kindly again for doing what you did. Because it not only helped me connect to you, it helps my channel grow. And it's a win-win, I see. Okay? So, honestly, it's a privilege, all jokes aside, for me to read for you. So, if this happened to be a message for you, which not they're not going to always be, because in a general sense, I don't do personals at this time. But in a general sense, I don't know you personally, so I can't really, I could just pick up on what I get energetically. So, what's for you, you'll know. What's not, let it go. And we're going to see what we have for you for November 2022. Now, Aries, I seen, excuse me, in your pre-shuffle, that there was some unfinished business. Something is not done. Some cycle has not closed. There's big doubts on how you can move forward because this is unfinished business. But it is like so hard to make it work because it seems that both of you are at adamant, strong positions, like locked into where whether it's you or them, it's very hard to negotiate. That's what I see. But I'm going to pray and see what I get from the other decks and the collective message and see what else comes out for you. Alrighties? Okay. Dear God, thank you for your mercy, blessings, protection, forgiveness, abundance, and direction. Through your grace, through our angel ancestors and spirit guides, please allow me to see with clarity for the highest good for our wonderful, beautiful Aries. Amen. Okay, so I'm going to grab some different decks and see what else we get for you. I'm going to see before I get in your energy. I'm just going to just grab what's around you. Maybe for you, it might be the people around you. But we're going to see what we get for you. Aries for November 2022. November 2022 for the highest good of our wonderful Aries. Please show me what I need to see for Aries, please. For the highest good of Aries, please show me what I need to see. Please, for Aries. For Aries, highest good. Alrighty, let's see. For Aries, let's see. For Aries, please. November 2022. Highest good, Aries. Okay. Alrighty. See a couple of things flipped here. I'm taking them in order. I see multiple. Ooh. Jump off. Ooh. Pleasure. Sugar honey iced tea. I see Rocky. I want to do it right. Prom themes. Partners. Okay, let me say what I see. Sleeping Beauty. Peeking out of here, Sleeping Beauty. That's definitely somebody I see for somebody thinking they're sleeping on somebody, basically. This is not the whole fantasy and a fairy tale. This is somebody that's sleeping, waiting for somebody to wake them up with a promise. Or waiting for them to literally come along and give them the assurance they need for you to move forward, whether you be them, it's you or them, but somebody's literally laying there as if they're waiting for somebody to wake them up instead of just waking up on their own. And that's for some, because what I see is this rockiness, okay, because I'm going to get an extra clarifying on this because this is poking out. But I see this rocky as being a rocky relationship, okay? A rocky commitment. Something's rocky. Then I see I want to do it right. So there's this thing to where there's this place of if there's going to be a reconciliation or even a departure, like a separation. They still want to be done in the right place because it's more or less saying, here I see prom themes is where somebody's really like feeding into their immaturity. Like somebody's really like acting basically addicted to being immature. And it's even down to where they're running with a group of people for some who, down to this too old to be acting like they in high school. Yeah, I see this partners here, false prophet. Where you, for some of you, I see this false prophet there. Somebody is getting fake or some spiritual or some religious advice. Whether I'm gonna put it like this: when I see a false prophet, it's somebody that's coming from a place. I see Aries. It's telling you the do's and don'ts, and they don't even walk that walk or produce any type of results from even telling you to do this. It's like somebody talk about wanting you to basically, it's like this false prophet is somebody that is literally riding high on this thing of doing the right thing, but they don't even hold themselves to that accord. Okay? With creativity here, some of you have some creative ways of trying to get back to your Christmas, your holidays, to the happy dates for some of you. Oh, back in the day, yeah, when it was good. Capricorn energy here as well for Christmas time. Aquarium is also Aquarius, Pisces energy, but it's also that Aquarium is where, if you notice, the fish is not free. It's like the treasure box ain't real, the castle's not real. Even down to the water that you swim in, it's like, is, what's it? It's like confined, okay? Dios míos. And then it's Romeo and Juliet hit. Again, I see I love that started from a young age that went over across decades. Okay? Now, that took me there. I just had to go, again, acquisitive. Some say it's nosy. Those who love me say it's inquisitive. So you could say, you make your choice. But what I do see here, what is that at the bottom of this deck? Okay, the Aquarium. Here it says multiple, jump off, pleasure. Where we going here? Where we going here? Aries, I see with the multiples, multiple times, multiple partner, multiple situations. Jump off, where somebody had to jump off, where either with the way Little Kim or it just seemed like something was supposed to be, it just seemed like it's a lot of interference, and it seems like it's, I see pleasure here. It could be to the point where now you trying to get to this point of your happiness here, you being pleased, you're seeing, and it's the Sleeping Beauty here. It's feeling like somebody's waiting to make it happen. I'm going to see, because I didn't even get to who's who yet, Aries. So let's see what we get here. OMG. Let's see for Aries. Mind you, this is a non-judgment zone. So whether it's you or them, it's like, don't let my sound effects and leaving the drama of, because sometimes I'll be extra dramatic just from the way I read, because it makes me enjoy the story. If you ever seen a movie, here, let me just do the read. If you've seen a movie or read a book, and it might show you something you don't expect, because I'm seeing it with y'all. I'm shuffling and seeing it with y'all. Okay, let's see. For Aries, please. Please show me I need to see this message for November 2022. For Aries, please. For Aries, please. For Aries. We're going to get some clarification, please. For Aries, highest good. Show me I need to see for Aries. What is it? Aries? Okay. The Three of Swords come out in reverse. Multiple times you forgave them. Eight of Swords in reverse. And I think it was like multiple times they reassured you. Multiple times. That this won't happen again. For some of you. Or maybe you reassure them. You know who's who and where they go, but I'm just going to tell you when I say, I'm just going to read the read as I see it, okay? Think it kindly. Please forgive me because I don't want to offend no one or make someone think that, okay, let's just get the read. I can't help what people think right now. I just got to keep this message clear. Stay in the zen to see everything, okay? Let's see. What's all this jump off energy for Aries? The moon in reverse, the world in reverse. Two major arcanas, Cancer, Pisces, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. I see that this jump off came even with this, for some of you, I cannot express how much you know about what this person do. Aries, I cannot express how obvious, even down to where this moon is in reverse, to where at one point, each of these, when they're in reverse, at one point they was upright. And the fact that these little things is in reverse is showing that it was more or less like, and all the jump offs and all the things, Hood NYC in the background. This music is not coming out my apartment. That's why I don't understand why they want to call the cops on me when I play my playlist. But that's neither here nor there. To show you, life's not fair. That is not, because it's showing even with these jump offs, everything that came in that jumped in to cause a whole type of problems for you. And you thinking this person is bigger than that, the history which I have, they would never betray you like that. And it's showing that that's why you're really trying to make sure, are they sure this is how they want to go? Are they sure, this is what they want to do? Because the Three of Cups with the Nine of Pentacles. It's showing pleasure where you like, listen, I can do me. I can be happy too, standing on my own. Having big fun. You don't have to go through this. But this Sleeping Beauty energy, whoever's you or them, let's see what the Sleeping Beauty. Clarification, please. Daughter of Cups with the... Can't make this up. Apologizing. Or being like, receiving these BS apologies. And I say that Sleeping Beauty was like a minimum effort to wake you up and make you say, like, okay, for some of you, because that reconsideration always comes with the minimal effort. Mother of Swords at the bottom of the deck, showing this discernment, like literally, fear and focus. Let people deal with with the reality of what they really doing here, because what's shown here is you're starting to see, like, after all of this, let's see, like, what's good for the goose is great for the gander. Like, why does someone feel like, yeah, because it's like, why are you unhappy here? When it shows this Eight of Pentacles in reverse to where it's not that hard, you're not as tied in this web as you think. For some of you, it's painfully obvious that for some, the way they show that it's not love. It's not love. And that's what I want to say. Yeah, and I'm saying let that SH, let it, that's what I'm saying, let it go. Okay? And that's just what it shows here. But we're going to see what else come for other messages, because, other things come into play. This is just not one story, but sometimes it dominates the read. So we're going to see what else we got here for you, Aries. Okay? Let's see. For Aries, please. Highest good Aries. November 2022. For Aries, highest good. Please show me the energy of Aries for November 2022. For the highest good of Aries, please. Show me what I need to see it for November 22, please. For Aries, please. Please show me the message for Aries for November 2022. Aries, November 2022, for the highest good. For Aries, please. Show me what I need to see. For Aries, November 2022. What's Aries energy, please? Please show me Aries energy. November 2022. Okay. I'm not surprised, my friend. I'm not surprised that you looking like at the direction of going. Just confirming what you need to know to make that go. I see. Mm-hmm. And honestly, you're looking at some distance too. Let's see. For Aries, please. Moon in reverse came out again. Cancer, Pisces energy. Did the moon come out of reverse in the last read or was it this one? Because I did. Either way, we're going to see. We see for Aries, please. Cancer, Pisces energy. For Aries, what's going on for November 2022? Alrighty, it's a lot going on here. Let's see. For Aries. And what it does confirm is that wish fulfillment is not there. There's an unhappiness. I'm going to put the bottom of the deck together, but then I know I said there was a devil energy and a pre-shuffle. Capricorn, I see Sagittarius here, and Cancer and Pisces, like I said before. But what it showed, the challenge in the past had to do with this fact that someone was losing sleep. Whether it's you or them, over the fact that this connection, you see it for what it is. And I believe this is you. You see it for what it is. The challenge in the past is what to do about that. What are you going to do about this person? Because it was like a history, like a family. It's like, it was more or less of seeing that you're losing sleep over the fact of their loyalty. It's like they picked another side. Currently it's showing with 5 of Swords in reverse with the Devil in reverse. It's showing where you're healing from this understanding. You're aware. You're aware that it's up to you to cut this or stop this cycle. Because you see if it's up to them, it'll keep going. It'll keep going. Because even it's showing down to what it seemed for some of you held on for a long time to try to get this aligned. And for some of you, holding on, it shows right here for just to ensure that to keep their work ethic or to just to, like some of you, I feel like you was doing more than your side to keep this balance, to ensure that they stay in line. And with that Ace of Swords in reverse, that doesn't just seem not only fair, but that's deceptive energy altogether. Okay? They're not going to be honest with you, so it's showing that you really is up to you. Pisces energy. Somebody that's going to stay and do certain things as long as you let them. And for some, I see this 4 of Swords of even down to thinking that a lot of times it took so long just trying to interpret, like it wasn't always like this. The past, yeah, y'all was a team. It was really more or less a comfortability. But we're going to stay here with the fact that this is your energy, Aries. You're no fool. You know what it is. You actually know what goes on when you return. Let me show you. When you return. When you return, you feel like you ain't going to have a leg to stand on. There's going to be all this gossip about your commitment and how you've been through this numerous times again. Why do you pledge allegiance to such some place to where you don't have a victory in? And some of you defend it wholeheartedly. You know, some of you really do. Taurus, Pisces, Aries, you're here. It just shows even however you do this situation, Aries, I really do feel for some of you, it's definitely not finished. It's not. It has not ran its course as of yet. It's still some unfinished business here. So when it's unfinished business, it can be resolved or it's going to be confirmed that the end is here. It's what it is. Okay? Let's see. Let's get some more clarification. Oh, I know what I need. This deck. I keep on forgetting the order I'm going in when I grab these decks. Let's see. For Aries, please. For the highest good of Aries November 2022. November 2022 for the highest good of Aries, please. Show me what the 90s. What I need to see for the highest good for our wonderful Aries, please. Please show me with clarity for the highest good for Aries, please. Please show me with clarity for the highest good of Aries, please. I keep seeing this moon energy. I kid you not. A lot of secrets, and some of them you know, and some of them is going to be revealed. Let's see, for Aries, please. This is all bent, but I'm not going to take it. Judgmental, always an issue with you or what you do. So that's something with you. For some of you, got you like a little stuck, like a little pebble in your shoe. That how dare them come at you and they do the most, what you do times 2 or 4, But we're going to see what else we have here. I'm going to tell you what I see that came up anyway with the 4 and the 6 of Pentacles, but it's showing this is, I come up with the 6 of Pentacles, showing it as chemistry. But either way, it's showing that for some of you, even with all, the moon came out again, but, excuse me. It shows, kid you not, but you seeing things from what it is. For some of you, the challenges that you still was holding on to your investments. Some of you was losing sleep over the fact of this give and take that y'all, the challenge of holding the end of your bargain. And then when I see this 5 of Swords in reverse to where you disarmed them and you healing from this energy of realizing they have poked you all they can. When it comes down to you trusting them to do so, it shows this long-term retirement. This is equivalent to a 10 of Pentacles. This is equivalent to a 6 of Pentacles. So either way, the numbers is not here. It's still what it represents. So that's a 10 of Pentacles. That's a 10 of Pentacles. That's judgment, accountability, seeing things for when it is, owning. The truth is revealed. It's plain as day for you to see that something, even if you thought that they was going to be a part of your life forever, you're starting to see that it's more or less healing from a place of being in a vulnerable space to where they can betray you again. Because it shows this devil in reverse with this releasing the toxicity and the bond and the chokehold of this addictive, codependent energy is clarified by the moon about the secrets and the things that for some of you shared in the dark side with this person. It's like, y'all, the reason why I feel for some of you, you look the other way is because certain things y'all did the same way. It was like, and now it's more or less, but it was under the impression that it was always going to be like y'all two against the world, but it came to be where outside entities came into play. Here's an outside entity here, my love. 3 of Swords. And guess what? The Temperance here shows this pretend damsel victim. Again, with the Sleeping Beauty energy. It's like you can free yourself, whether it's you or them, to this point of thinking somebody's doing something to you and it's their fault. When you can, again, separate yourself. For some of you, okay? Oh my gosh, here's reindeer games. And for some of you, I can't find, you might be a cutie patootie because the wands are usually very attractive. But what it's saying is that, yeah, some of you really felt like, because you got it going on, that they would never do you how they did. But it's showing that if they was able to play this game with you before, then, and it just seemed like, yeah, this was inevitable. It's what it shows, that this is what they, yeah, and it's showing even with the Oracle card after that, saying that this is just an embracing a fear that will solidify your growth. Like somebody's starting to see, like, okay, I was, for some, afraid to what would happen if I let this person go. But what you don't know is that how better off you would be if you did so. For some, I can't make this up. I can't. I cannot. But I see, even with this card after this, it's like this is a decision that you cannot let nobody else influence, not me, not nobody, not your friends. This is something that you're going to, even the person you in this connection with, they're not going to tell you how this is going to go until you said, I'm done with this altogether. Alrighties. Okay, I'm going to get some more clarifying cards here to see how much could come out of this read for November 2022. Because I want to express, Aries, I have an event coming up, so I will only try to do as much reads as I can to get me up until that time frame. So if it's like a day or two of reads, it's like, I'm just letting you know, it's not because I don't love doing this, it's because I have to do something else too. Alrighties. Let's see. I see some of you up in your head about this victory. That's what's coming up. A lot of you are just knowing this ain't no good, but just wondering how hard it's going to be to move on. Let's see. For Aries, please. Show me what I need to see for the highest good. For Aries, please. Okay. Three of Swords came out again. Temperance in reverse. Seven of Cups. Strength. And the King of Swords in reverse. It's looking like the extra message is like, what are you waiting for? You have a lot of options. And it was like basically saying, stand strong. This mother plucker is doing you wrong. And it's more or less saying, I said pluck. Sagittarius, Leo energy here. Bottom of this deck is this Four of Swords. And I truly believe you when you just want to block off the world at this time, because it's just more or less the interference and the stress of it all is ugh. Okay? Now what I do see in this extra message here, that it took a long time to see, of even down to making a move on this. Because it's just known so many ways, it's been confirmed to you that as much as you invest and as good as y'all are together at one point, it wasn't enough to keep this disappointment and the lies being uncovered. And it's more or less coming to this place, even with this long-term retirement, the Ten of Pentacles, the Magician is in reverse. It's going according to what you even see or what you invested in, even with this Queen of Wands in reverse, because it's showing even when people call that witchcraft and spell work and it looks toddy like that, even though I don't give no power to nothing, that's just me. But I see here that Magician in reverse with that Queen in reverse, of Wands in reverse, looking like somebody's trying everything and anything they can out of desperation. Hot diggity dang. And it's like coming from a place where somebody's really not, it's not really a malicious energy. I kid you not. It's coming from a place that they don't know what to do. So they like grabbing for straws, and that's dangerous. Like somebody shooting in the dark. You might hit the wrong target. But it shows that somebody's holding on for some to this pain and still making an attempt, which I still see this as a small attempt to make it fix, to make it work. It's just like it's a small attempt, because even with this, whoever with this pretend damsel victim, who it's like they know that the Three of Swords is going to reoccur. They know it cuts your resources. They know it makes them depressed. They know it tastes like SHI. They just know all these things. And yet and still, I see just trying to, heal. And I see that. And for some of you, because you're not happy because of the intimacy change, and some feeling like some of you have to pull back the intimacy so they believe that you are serious. I see Capricorn again and Leo. Virgo, Gemini here as well. Let's get advice and outcome for our Aries here. Advice and outcome. Advice and outcome. Advice and outcome for Aries, November 2022, for the highest good of Aries. Please show me the advice and outcome for Aries, please. Advice and outcome for Aries, November 2022, for the highest good of Aries. All right, there's so many came out, but I have to see because this message is so here, you know. Okay, bottom of the deck, let's look at it. That's you, my love. That's you. Starting a new journey, I see. Setting yourself free. I see. Taking a new leap in life and love. And I like the fact that this is behind you. You know, this right here, this Three of Swords is in reverse to where you're healing. And some of you might not even see the forest from the trees. I mean, in the bigger picture as of now, but you will have a victory. That's what it's showing here. Because they wasn't giving you anything to invest in the way you was. Because it's showing this Page of Swords in reverse with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. It's like they're gossipy, you know, and honestly, and needy. They want somebody to cater to them. I'm sorry, that's what I see. And even down to the Seven of Swords in reverse, they don't even try to hide it. I think even with them being deceptive, they're like more or less like, you know who I am, this is who I am, like accept me, flaws and all, you knew. And I'm like, wow, even you looking like with this Eight of Wands, it shows travel, it shows communication, like it's more or less saying, whatever they said shot you in the direction you need to go to say like, wow, even with you know that they're like beyond repair. Cancer, Pisces again. And you're here. I want more clarification because we need more. We need more. Shoot. For Aries, please. November 2022. Please show me what I need to see for Aries, please. November 2022. For Aries, highest good. Please show me what I need to see, please. For the highest good. Come on, cards. Work with me. Thank you kindly. Alrighties, for Aries. Show me what I need to see for Aries, highest good. Please show me what I need to see for the highest good of Aries, please. For Aries, please. And I was looking for justice. And here you go. Libra energy. Ooh, Chariot. Let's see, Cancer, Libra. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, sugar honey iced tea. Let me just say this. You get your justice from all this gossip and back talk. Even down to the fact that this person wanting somebody to cater to them, they ain't gonna get no wins in that because you're not. You actually don't see a victory even feeding into this energy no more because once they showed you who they was by telling you that they are willfully being this way, you drop the burden off. You see that the way they let you know, again, confirmed with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Cups in reverse, that you cannot reconcile because even with the Seven of Swords of somebody telling the truth, it unburdens you. Where it shows this High Priestess here with the knowledge, intuition, it's showing manifestation. I'm so happy for you because you're starting to see, even from the good foot, how better off you be in your manifestation and your energy, how better things come to you. You actually see from all this backstabbery energy that it was never going to pan out to work for good. The end confirms the end of this pain, this family unhappiness. Okay, that comes to the end. The reciprocity that you was like feeling like no longer giving into that whole no longer doing that is literally like NyQuil, like melatonin, like lavender, put you to sleep. You more or less like, and even then with that Nine of Swords, not only is in reverse is where you're no longer losing sleep, but now you got ideas and plan and work that you're doing with those hours. Yep, here goes his Five of Wands at the bottom of his deck showing how much resistance, fight, and competition you had going on to interfering with your wish fulfillment, your peace. Aquarius energy and all these options you had, and you were stuck to something for a long time that was so difficult, and for some of you, you felt like you was really looking foolish. Leo energy, Leo, Virgo, Gemini, Cancer. Yeah, everybody's here. But when I see these tens multiple times with the justice here, Libra energy, it's the accountability with these tens here that you see it for what it is and you take control of it. Shout out to you. I hope this message helped for those who this message was for. Till next time, love and light.